Hi everyone, so today we're going to look at driver behaviour. So driver behaviour is a concept taken from transactional analysis. Drivers are kind of internalised programs that have a set of behaviours easily identifiable by gestures, tones, facial expressions. But these sets of behaviours are ways in which we react and behave in response to usually not feeling okay, but are reliant on old messages from childhood, from our parents, from our caregivers, about what we needed to do then in order to be okay in the relationship with them. So when we look at driver behaviour, we look at 5 particular drivers in TA, which are be strong, please others, be perfect, hurry up, try hard. Usually when I mention these to clients, immediately you'll find people say, oh yeah, be strong, that really applies to me, or I get that I'm a bit of a please others person. But let's take a look at them a little bit more in depth, because if we learn to identify our dominant driver behaviour, we normally have one particular set of behaviours that comply to one of these 5 titles that we will move into when we're stressed or distressed. Sort of a bit dysfunctional ways of being in order to make ourselves feel okay, but it's a kind of pseudo-okayness. If we learn to identify them, not just for ourselves but in others, then we are much more equipped to challenging that driver behaviour in the moment and thinking about doing something different, which is more authentic to how we really want to be, how we really want to think, feel and behave. That is more of an authentic way of being, and therefore a more authentic okayness. So if we're somebody that has a be strong driver, and like with most of these things, there's a positive side to them, which is why we invest so much in them, but there's also the more negative side to them. So if we're somebody with a be strong driver, then some of the things, and this is just a short list, we might do that might seem positive to others and get a lot of strokes, is that we can often appear calm under pressure. We can seem like we cope with stress. We can appear conscientious. We can have a strong sense of duty. And we can be less emotional. Now, in some jobs and in some situations, all great things, all great attributes. But at a personal level, what can happen is that we will often not ask for help because we see asking for help as being a weakness, and be strong people don't want to be seen as weak. But we can also in relationships seem cold and distant. And this is because we are less able to be open and free with our emotions, okay? And be strong people can often seem, use humour and jovialness to hide feeling the lesser, happier feelings, okay? Hope that makes sense. If we are a be perfect, if we have a be perfect driver, then again, the things that often get lots of strokes are we can be very accurate. We can really check things carefully. We seem well organised. We're looking ahead for potential problems. But you know, at a personal cost, this means we can concentrate on detail too much. We can criticize others for not doing that. And obviously, if we're always striving for perfection, we're often very rarely satisfied. People with try hard driver, well, again, these people can seem enthusiastic, energetic with new ideas, thorough at following up possibilities. But the negative side to having a try hard driver is that we can often lose interest and move on to things without finishing what we've started, and we can let others take over. If we have more of a please others driver, well, we often seem like good team members because we encourage harmony, we're very intuitive and aware of others' needs, and considering them. But at a personal cost and a professional cost, we can be anxious for others' approval. We'll hide away from confrontation. We often feel misunderstood and hurt by criticism. And finally, if we're someone with a hurry up driver, then, you know, we can, again, work quickly, we can respond well to deadlines, we can get a lot done in a short space of time, but we'll often make mistakes, we lack attention to detail, we can get impatient. In personal relationships, we can often butt in and finish other people's sentences, but people with a hurry up driver, you know, are always constantly, frantically on the move. And actually what they don't do is take time to sit, rest and digest, and just let things calm and steady. So I hope that's been of some help. Obviously, with all this stuff, if you want to do more analysis and personal development, then get a professional and check out your driver behaviours. There's good aspects to it, but the negative sides tend to really stop us from really being authentic, not just in our professional relationships, but our personal relationships, and really get a sense of true okayness rather than a pseudo okayness based on somebody else's need. Take care. Bye-bye.